Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome to today's webinar. We're really excited about our webinar today. We're going to talk about mastering the new package builder. So excited about that. First, before we get started, just some logistics here. If during the webinar you have any questions or comments, please paste them into the chat and we will stop periodically to answer them. And also at the end of the webinar, we'll have time for questions and comments on this topic or anything else that you'd like to ask. Also, we will be recording the webinar and we will post a copy of it on the eDirectory.com blog, usually within 24 hours. So if you go to eDirectory down to the footer, there's a blog option and you'll see a copy of the webinar posted there. Oh, great. So let's get started. So introductions, I'm James, I'm the founder of the company. And with us today, we have Emerson and Gabriel from our marketing team. Hi, guys.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
And we have some other events coming up to check back for. On August 14th, a Wednesday, we're going to create a membership website, some details and tips on how to do that effectively. August 28th, the marketing funnel for online directories. September 11th, the eDirectory banner ad system. And September 25th, enhancing user experience in online directories. And for anybody new here, just quick, very, very quick background on the eDirectory platform. This is the system that we sell. It is a system to create directory-style websites or guides for any type of industry or purpose. It's used for all sorts of things from local search guides to vendor directories, lead generation sites, anything you can imagine. It is highly customizable. The listings, you can customize the different fields and the look and the layout and everything through an admin interface without any coding. We also have a native app builder where you can create and submit native apps that share the same database. They go into the Apple App Store under your own account and your own brand, as well as the Android store under your own brand and account as well. We have in-house customization services as well. If you need something in the system changed or integration with the legacy system, et cetera, et cetera. And we do have a source code version available. And so you can order that version if you do want to do customization yourself. And to get a live demo or talk more with an account executive about your needs, just visit eDirectory.com and there's an option on there to do that. Oh, great. So let's get started. Today we're going to talk about mastering the new package builder. This is some new features that came recently with the last release of eDirectory a few weeks ago. Basically, there are a bunch of changes that one of the big ones is a paywall feature or ability to restrict content to paying members. So articles, blog entries, listings, you can require people to pay to be able to see that, similar to other media sites where content is restricted to, subscribers. We changed, the old terminology was levels and pricing, and now that has moved to products and plans. So the new features are in there and the levels and pricing, you won't see that anymore. It adds a lot more flexibility to create packages that include specific numbers of listings, classifieds, and events. So you can bundle different things together, unlimited plans and options. We have 5 new billing cycles available. So now you can bill for things weekly, bi-weekly, quarterly, semi-annually, and actually one that's great is a one-time payment. Often things like a classified ad or an event, you just want to charge one time instead of an ongoing payment for that. And we have a whole bunch of new widgets for the advertise page that allow you to sort of merchandise these memberships and sell them. Some more configurability for that. And so why bundling? Why do you want to, bundle these different products that you have available? Why do you want to bundle a listing in with a classified ad, et cetera, et cetera? One reason is bundling can increase the value of your average ticket or your average sale. And this is somewhat like in the old days what the newspapers would do. You know, people read the newspapers, or they used to read the newspapers for they'd be interested in maybe politics or news or interested in classified ads, etc. But what they're able to do is bundle all those in together and then charge a higher total price. So it's a great reason you can see your average ticket go up. Also, it simplifies the decision-making process, the checkout process as well. So that, you know, if it's a la carte and you have all these different individual products, it can be confusing to the user. Often they're only going to buy certain things and forget about other things. It's somewhat similar to, you know, if you go to a drive-through at McDonald's or In-N-Out Burger, you know, you can pick a package there that has certain things in it, and it's a quick checkout, etc. And then a pro tip I wanted to add here, before I turn it over to Emerson for the demo, is to remember that you can bundle other products and services outside eDirectory with your packages by just adding a description into the widget. So if you want to offer another service, say a video creation or whatever you can possibly think of, putting it in there with the package, website creation, other things you're selling, physical goods, etc. You can put those into the package and just change the text there for that. So at this point, I'll turn it over to Emerson, and he's going to answer some more of the specifics and do a demo for us.
Okay, thank you, James. Can everyone see my screen right now?
Yeah, it's coming up great.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to do a quick overview on how to activate the paywall feature. That's something that we updated recently. How to configure gated or paywalled products, adding gated access to sponsors, and create a member access plan if you are using the strategy of gated content. And after that, I'm going to talk about creating packages. So first things first. So let me just talk about the settings, how to configure everything. Then we're going to create and promote our bundles. Okay, so let me get my test website here. That's our regular marketing team demo site. So I'm gonna access my backend here. Slash site mgr. Okay, here we are. So to use the paywall feature that is available even for sponsors or for site visitors to pay or just to register to access your content, we go here on settings. Now it's called products and plans. There's a new interface. Okay, so here we are going to additional settings and payment gateways. So as you can see, to activate the paywall feature is a very simple action. It's just a toggle button, activate it, save changes, and that's it. Then you are allowed to configure paywalled products and member-only access to your site visitors with easy. So that's the first place to go, the additional settings and payment gateways. Then we go back to the basic interface here, and let's start managing products. With the new version, our most recent updated, we created the ability to have up to 10 different products for listings, events, and classifieds instead of just 4. That was our previous limit. So here you are going to name your plan, make it active or inactive, and select the features included the same way you were used to. The main difference is that if you activated the paywall feature on the previous screen, there will be this row here. So just select which products inside listings module will be paywalled. I mean, if the site visitor or even the sponsor will have to pay to see this type of content. So let me put this one here, for example, just to show you how it works. You are going to select the paywall for the products you want to, if you want to, is optional. Save the changes. And that's it. So the second thing then is to create the product. So you need to create products for listings, products for events, products for classifieds, banners. It's already done on the back end. The same for articles. So you just have to create and define the details for listings, events, and classifieds. Once you have done this, we go to manage plans, create plans for the products you've just created. Or in other words, associate a plan with the given products. So I have already 21 plans created here. Important to highlight that you can create unlimited plans and they are not publicly available at the moment you create. You're going to need to put them inside the new pricing widgets to make it visible on the front end. So you can create plans just on the back end. So you can have tailored plans for specific sponsors, for example, is just another option that the new update brings.
And Emerson, let me jump in here. So this demo has 20 some plans. Your site may only have, 3 or 4. So you may not need to add all these different plans. It may be totally unnecessary for you to do that, just to be clear about that.
Okay, for example, in the regular demo site, you can create up to 10 products for listing. So if you want to charge each one individually, you'd have to create a plan for each individual listings. That's why I have so many here, because I have a lot of things created on my test website. Just a minor explanation here. So to create a package, so that's the goal for today's webinar. So I'm going to show you a package that I just created. Let's say it's the starter package. I'm going to add it just so you know. So you're going to give it a name, select if you're going to use free trial days or not. This works exclusively for Stripe payment gateway. You're going to add up to 2 billing cycles, so you can select the price and the type of cycle: annual, monthly, one-time payment, weekly, bi-weekly, quarterly, or semi-annual. So it's up to you. And up to 2 billing cycles for each plan. After that, we're going to select from the list on the left panel the items that are going to be included on the bundle, on the package. So on my sample here, I created a package with one listing from the diamond type, one leaderboard banner, and one square banner. And the sponsor that sign ups for this plan will also have access to paywalled content if I have paywalled content on my website. So that's a way so they can post and view gated contents. So it's very simple to create a plan like this. So let me show you another thing here. I created another package, which I call it gold package. That's the same idea. So what I did differently here is that I added classifieds, unlimited classifieds. So if here I can select the number of listings included on this plan, I can also create a plan with unlimited listings. So or classifieds, whatever, banner ads, articles, what you select from the left panel. So here on this package, I have 1 diamond listings with unlimited classifieds. It all depends on the strategy of your project. If you're focusing on classifieds or a job board or a buyer's guide, for example, that one company can list several products, so they can use and must use the classifieds module to list their products. So you can do this and put the price you are targeting. So again, very easy to create the package. It's more about how to define your sales strategy, the approach, the value you are providing to your users. Using the software is a piece of cake. And before I show you the next example for a bundle, let me show you the front end of the website. I'm going to show you I'm going to talk about the pricing widgets. Because so far, what we have done, we created a product and configure it, and then we created a plan. So when we go to any page or even the pricing page, you will find the pricing widgets. So these are widgets, cards for the regular products we have on the most common websites from our customers. So one listing diamonds, one event, one classified. So you can charge one by one as usual, and you can create packages. So here we have the one that I showed you, the starter package and the gold package, and what's included in each. This type of widget is the one that you can add the description using topics. There are 5 new pricing widgets total on the page editor. I'm going to show you how it works, but this is one of them. You can just select the plan that you created, the package, and list what's included. And as James mentioned, you can also put something that you sell outside the directory, like video creation, SEO optimization, social media management, whatever you want to bundle here. You just select a listing, for example, a gold package, which is a premium listing with additional services. The idea is the same. Also, if you are using the strategy for paywalled content, gated content, you must create a member access plan. I'm going to show you how it works in a minute. And you can use this pricing widget, which is new as well, to highlight the new plan and talk about it a bit better, be more persuasive on why people should sign up for access your website. So it's up to you to define the strategy. We are here to help as well. So again, let me go back to my Sales Site Manager area. And I have my member access plan. A member access plan is something very simple to explain. Maybe it's a bit harder to put it in action, but to create is very simple. You're going to give it a name, price, payment cycle, and you won't select any products. You will just activate the access to paywalled contents. Doing this, the site visitor automatically becomes a paid user on our website, but they don't have right to post and publish any content. So it's just to access paywalled content. That's how you are going to create a member access plan, for example. Let me go to the page editor, then show you how to publicize your plans. Okay, page editor, let's look for the advertise with this page. Okay, this is the page I just showed you before. So we have the regular pricing and plans cards that you can select any available plan that you created to be displayed here. Let me just put one here. I start here. That's the preferred one. So you can add any plan to these widgets. And once you save the changes, it will be this one here. So now we had this design change on the recent update where the list of features included in each product now comes collapsed. It's not open, but they can click on this plus sign and it will open the list of features. So it's very useful to save some space on the page. It helps on design, user experience, etc. For banners, for example, they will still see the size and they can see a sample of the placement of the banner, or at least the size, they can get an idea. So this is the regular widget. So let me show you this one that you can add the description. Is the pricing and plans cards with topics. Same simple usage. We're going to add a plan, and once it's here, you're going to add it. It's a free text field, so you can add anything here.
This can be an external
if-
too, if you want to bundle that in with the plan. This is where you would put it.
Yeah, let's add anything here. For example, SEO optimization. This is the preferred. Saving changes, saving again. And we are ready to go. Okay, now I'm going to refresh. I just added a row here. Okay, refreshing. Okay, and that's it. So it's a free text description. And we have one that's not just by topics. You can add a piece of text as well. There are plenty of options on the back end. And one thing that I wanted to bring is a more deeper usage of the new package systems. So I have here on my website, for example, Miami Properties. When we're talking about properties, and it applies to any other niche you are attacking, but for this niche, for example, you have the real estate agency and brokers and real estate property. So you have two different situations, two different elements here that you can balance on your sales pitch. What I have created here, I created a package where the sponsor will sign up for a business listings for agents and 20 property listings that are exclusive for creating property listings. And how I did that. So let me show you how you can refine the use of the package builder. So let me go back to products and plans. I'm going to add to the plan. I have it done here, real estate package. So another feature that is inside the package builder is this one. When you can add a listing to the bundle, after that you can select the amount of listings included, and you can decide which listing template this purchase relates to. So the person, the sponsor signing up for this plan will be allowed to create 20 listings just using the real estate templates, which is associated to the real estate property categories, etc. So you can guarantee that the new content will be created just inside the category it's supposed to. So did I make myself clear, James? It was
Yeah, I think
very
this is the example. Yeah, this is a great example. So real estate agency may have one or more real estate agents, and you can create them all in one package there where the agency buys a package for all their properties, all their agents, etc. And this works with all sorts of different similar ideas, you know, for other things as well. For if you have a group of franchisees or restaurant groups or whatever, they can buy a package with multiple listings in them.
Yeah, so as we just saw, you can create bundles with different products or with the same products, but with different products in it. So we have a real estate templates, then a specific package, different design, different custom fields. So you can build anything with eDirectory. And just my final thoughts here. So as I showed you, products are not publicly available until you create a plan for them and display them using any of the pricing widgets. So it kind of allows you to create hidden products or plans, or even using it for different purposes. It's possible. It's kind of a case-by-case situation, but it's possible to use that. And mastering this combination can enhance your sales strategy and results. Before the webinar, Gabriel was talking about one thing that it worth to mention, that is to create, if you have a sponsor that wants to 5 listings and 2 classifieds and 20 banner ads, but you don't want to have it public in your website, so you can create a plan just for this specific sponsor. So that's why this new package builder is important, because you can create this and automate the billing behind this. So it will fit your needs. It will go to your sponsors with a more appealing way.
Yeah,
That's it from my end today, James.
Yeah, just to clear up what Emerson said there at the end. Essentially, the idea is you can create a custom one-off plan that includes, various different things, and you don't need to show that plan publicly on the website. It can just be for an individual customer, and that'll handle the billing as well as the provisioning for you, so you don't have to worry about that. So it does make things a lot easier in a lot of circumstances. Okay, well, great. Thanks, Emerson. Why don't we open it up to questions now? I'll just run through them from the top. And if anybody has them, just drop a question in the chat here and we'll pick them up as they come in. First question from, let's see. Great. First question from Russell. How do I get the new version? My version still shows manage levels and pricing. To get the new version, you can, we have a form you can fill out, eDirectory.com upgrade form. Gabriel posted it into the chat, but you'll find it on eDirectory.com, or just reach out to our support team and tell them that you would like an upgrade for your site, and they will follow up with you on the process. We don't do upgrades automatically, as some customers don't want the new version, don't want the configuration, etc. So you need to request it, and then we will process the upgrade. Next question from Bill. Might you produce a document with sample packages outlined? We have some information on our support portal if you're curious about, how the system works. I'm not sure if that's it, or if you're looking for a marketing template or something along those lines. But there is information in our support portal, support.edirectory.com, that you'll find linked off of edirectory.com. I understand annual payments are not automatic. Why not? No, the annual payments are a recurring payment. The one-time payment, it only happens once. But if you do annual payments, the payment system will bill every year for that. Next question from Freddie. Can I set up a 3-month get to know us package? So we have a ability to set up a trial, which doesn't bill until a certain period, and then it bills them. Additionally, we have quarterly billing where you can charge them every 3 months for something. I think those are the options right now. I don't believe what you may be looking for, I think, with this question is you're looking for a discounted price for 3 months, and then the price increases after that 3 months. I believe we don't have that ability right now. It is something that we have thought of, and that may show up in the future, that is ability to sort of have a price increase after a period. So that would need to be handled manually if you wanted to do that right now, or you could advertise it and then switch the billing later. Next question from Bill. Can you create a package that only includes services outside of eDirectory? Emerson mentioned how to do that there, where basically I think you can like add a listing and then not select anything, no features in it, and then change all the labeling to do that. We realize that that interface may not be super clear on how to do that, so we're going to get that cleaned up in a very future in a release that'll come out pretty soon. But yes, you can offer only services outside of eDirectory. Russell, question from Russell: can I get the upgrade and work on it before going live and keep the current site live? Yes, our support team should be able to do that, where they'll set up the upgrade on a staging area. Just reach out to them and let them know, and they should be able to help you out with that. The thing to keep in mind is that after the upgrade is run, all of your live content is moved over to the staging, and then you can work on it, but your currently live site may change during that period. So you need to think about how to do that and try to do those changes quickly if you are going to do them, so that you don't have to manually back in changes to that. But our support team can explain more. Question from Heriberto. Can you please show us what widget we can use for sponsors to type in information on their own? Example, price rates. I want sponsors to enter the length of their services and charge rates for those lengths, but I haven't been able to figure out how to do that. I think he's talking about the products and services widget, Emerson. I don't know if you want to pull that up real quick, or if we should just have this is sort of off topic for this webinar. So maybe we can have somebody reach out to you and show you specifically how to use that and how to have sponsors
But
put their.
I believe it's related to how to use custom fields on the listing templates.
Okay.
But I will send an email to Heriberto.
Okay. Yeah, we'll note that and reach out to you on that specific item. Question from Warren. I'm using version 13.4. The new version is 13.5. Can I include a restaurant reservation system on my site now? And how do I do that? And the answer would be yes. We have some widgets. The custom content widget is probably how you would use that. Actually, 13.4 has the products and services widget as well, which you would probably use. We can reach out to you, Warren, but on the listing template editor, there's a widget called products and services, and that's how you would include a link to the restaurant's own reservation system somewhere. Are we able to note that for Warren, and we can just put in a ticket and have somebody reach out and show them how to do that? Great. Next question from Johannes. What could be common mistakes one can make with the package builder? Any mistakes? I think for me, from a business standpoint, it would just be making it too complicated. I would keep things very simple and fewer packages more packages would probably be my big advice there. And especially some simplicity with the billing cycles as well. We have a whole bunch of like, you can bill in 2 weeks or bill in a year, bill annual. I just keep it very simple and do a annual billing probably, or maybe a monthly billing. But I keep everything simple. That'd be my advice. Do you guys have anything else you want to add there, Emerson or Gabriel? Common
Yeah, I
mistakes?
believe that's the idea, the strategy behind the pricing. Because, for example, classifieds, you can charge weekly. It makes sense. But for a listing, an annual plan is more recommended. So having that clear and especially test with your targets audience to see what they really want, what sells better. Is the way to go. But billing cycles is the main thing to keep an eye on when creating plans.
Okay, great. And then we had another question here. Can you show us how to customize listings with custom fields of data? Emerson, are you able to pull up that page real quick and just show people how to edit the listing templates and put in custom fields? And I think that'll answer it. It sounds like we've had 3 questions sort of around that right now. So we'll just pull that up real quick. And this
Okay.
is, yeah, just in the listing. So you create a listing template and then we can show them products and services widget and some of this other stuff, custom fields,
Yeah.
etc. We have
And there are also the question for Warren, because we have a sample listing here with an external booking engine included. So while we don't have that yet, it's possible to add external systems for table reservation. So, okay, here we go to content listings, and then we go to listing templates. You can create a template from the ground, so I'm going just to add it to one existing so I can show you on the front end. So the listing template editor is similar to our page editor, where you are going to work with a header. You can place banners, create tabs, rename the tabs as you want to. And when you click here on this plus icon, we're going to add a custom field. So we have several types of custom fields, such as features, which is an icon plus a description created by the listing owner. We have a checklist type of field where you are going to create the options and the listing sponsor will just select what they offer, what they have or not. A call to action type of button, description field, more details that should be what eDirectory is looking for, that you can write like the question and the sponsor will write the answer. So it may be what he's looking for. It's good to take a look, but I will reach out to him. So every time you add a new field here, more details, for example, you can have a label like services provided, for example. So you can add a placeholder.
like valet parking could be in here or different types of services, plumbing.
I know it was just a different fit because I'm using the restaurant template. It won't be nice, but it's just to show how it works. You can add the placeholder so the sponsor will know what the answer should be. So if you want to, that's how you create custom fields. I'm not going to save because it's going to mess with my website here. But here we have the description field that has applied the HTML editor. So easily you can, when editing the listing, they can place the external script, the script from an external service and display the booking feature. I had this on both, on 2 areas of my website, here on a specific tab and here on the right side of my
Can you show what
listing
one of those looks
templates.
like on the front as well? What the booking thing looks like that you added there on the front of the site?
Sure. Let me just log my listing. So that's this one. This is a listing that's following the template I just showed you. So it has a specific header, the tabs, as I mentioned. And this is the description field with HTML editor. So
Yeah, so
adding an external service.
Yeah, the snippet of code, which is actually the next question. Can any of them have custom content widgets included, a third-party widget or some script in there? And yes, that would be the description, and then you just drop in the snippet there.
Yeah. This is another option of custom fields for the checklist type. Another custom fields. This image is also a custom field, one image. The CTA button, call to action button, is a custom field that you can add. The marketplace widget, not sure if that's what
Yeah, this is the products and services
Warren,
widget.
yeah, product and
management.
service. Yep.
And so all of those buttons there can link into a third-party checkout booking service, to a PayPal, whatever you want to do there for that.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I think that answers those questions. Should we keep moving on the other questions? We had some more come in here. Let's see. Question from Frank. I'm new, looks good. Is there an active website you can share that uses the platform? Yes, we can send Frank a list of some active platforms. We have a number of thousand users out there around the world, so we'll send you a list if you can note that of a few. Question from Dean, is it possible to have a monthly price that stops after a set amount of months? I think the monthly payment just is nonstop, right, Emerson? It isn't it isn't a certain end to the subscription. We haven't had that request before for that. That could be, if you really need to get that done, that could be something that could be customized. Our custom dev team could probably do that. I don't think it's too difficult. We just don't have that feature right in the base system right now to have a set number of months and then the subscription ends. Next question from Bill. It did look like you can have two pricing options, i.e. a monthly or an annual, with a slight savings. Yes, there are two pricing options there, right? Correct, Emerson, for a listing. So you can do a monthly or an annual for those packages.
Yeah, you can select up to two price and billing cycles from 7 available.
Yeah. And so I guess you could do like a one-time payment, be like lifetime payment or something like that, if you wanted to, something along those lines. Let's see. Next question from Michael. The end user is able to drop in that JavaScript widget. Yes, that's correct. And when they're adding the listing, they can drop in their own reservation snippet there for that. Next question. Let's see. From Johannes wants the list of reference clients as well. Sure, we'll send that over. Emerson can note that. Next question from John. Okay, great. Some more people would like the active sites, so we'll send those over. And I think that's about it. We had a number of people looking for the reference sites. So that's great. It looks like that's it for questions. So if anybody, last call for questions, post them in here. And then one last note for everybody is we will have a survey after the webinar. If you could just fill that out for us and give us some feedback on the webinar, and we try to make these better every time. So any comments, we have thick skin, so give us some honest feedback there about that. One comment came in from Janan that the upgrade didn't work. We'll check that. Sometimes there's something with the content or some customization, etc. for that. We'll note that and have support follow up and figure out what's going on with Janan's upgrade. Connie would like some attention as well. We'll check on that. Great. And then comment to offer the webinars every week. We'll see about that. We actually do a webinar every week, but the other one is in the Portuguese language but we have a large base of clients in Brazil and Portugal, etc. So we do a webinar every week, but the off week is in Portuguese, just to let you know. But yeah, we'll keep that in mind, that request. So thanks a lot. So thanks everybody for joining today. You can always reach out to us if you need anything at support.edirectory.com. Send us an email, live chats on the site. And if you do want to get a personalized demo or talk to an account exec about your own needs, don't hesitate to reach out. So thanks everybody. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.